In China, a simple dinner often starts long before the cooking begins. Today, I went to the local market to buy pork belly and chili. Nothing special, just the kind of ingredients many families buy for an ordinary meal.
没有，不是没信号，我是忘记了。也是9块哦。哦，好，那一笼一笼
The
你
market
十
was
八
not
块。
crowded,
好的，
but it had the usual
必须要。
feeling of everyday life. Small stalls, fresh vegetables, meat hanging at the counter, people buying what they needed for dinner. At the pork stall, there was a small funny moment. I had actually been here once already, but I was so focused on filming that I forgot to pay the first time. The owner thought it was just a bad phone signal. Maybe because I come here often, he did not seem too worried. It was a small mistake, but it also felt like a very real moment. When you start filming your own life, even buying meat can suddenly feel unfamiliar. After buying the pork belly, I went to get some chili. Only 2 yuan. Not much, but enough to bring the whole dish to life. Pork belly and chili. A very simple combination. But in many Chinese homes, this is exactly the kind of food that makes rice taste better. After that, I brought everything back home. A small piece of pork belly, some fresh chili. A simple dinner was about to begin. Back home, the first thing I prepared was rice. For many Chinese families, rice is not just something on the side. It is the center of the meal. The dishes are there to make the rice taste better. While the rice was cooking, I started preparing the chili. I washed it, cut it, and got it ready for the pan. This dish is simple, but it is not careless. The pork belly needs to be sliced. The ginger and scallions need to be prepared. Even a normal home dish has its own rhythm. Wash, cook, heat the pan, wait for the right moment. I like to cook the chili first before mixing it with the pork. Just a little salt, no oil at first. This makes the chili softer, stronger, and more fragrant. Then I take it out and let it wait. After that, the pork belly goes into the hot pan. At first, it looks ordinary, but slowly, the fat comes out. The color changes. The smell changes. This is the moment when the kitchen starts to feel alive. Then I add ginger and scallions. Not too much, just enough to wake up the flavor. When the pork is almost ready, I pour out some of the extra oil. Pork belly gives out a lot of fat. If I leave all of it in the pan, the dish becomes too heavy. Then I add the seasoning. And finally, the chili comes back. The pork and chili meet again in the pan. The chili carries the heat. The pork carries the oil and flavor. Together, they become the kind of dish that only makes sense with rice. Nothing fancy, no restaurant plating, no special technique, just hot oil, pork belly, chili, and a normal home kitchen. For many Chinese families, food like this is not made to impress anyone. It is made because people are hungry, because rice needs something strong beside it, because after an ordinary day, a dish like this feels enough. When it comes out of the pan, it does not look perfect, but it smells like home. A plate of pork and chili, a bowl of rice, a quiet dinner at home in China